everyone, welcome back to Piston Cup Productions. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2025 Radiator Springs Race and Rescue Firefighting Red and Guido. Picked this up at Target the other day. It is part of Target's 2025 toy reset and it's an okay decent size. We're going to take a look at it and see if it's any good or not. Last year it was the GRC McQueen, if you guys remember. I actually have it right here next to me. That's what we had last year. This is what we're getting this year. Kind of in the same scaling. Not really. McQueen's too big for Red. He should be a little smaller. Or Red should be bigger. But yeah, this retails for $20 at Target. It's not on the expensive side. I think it's, pretty affordable. It's a decent price. For the McQueen, though, I thought that was a pretty outrageous price last year. But that McQueen's showing up at Ross stores, I think, for like 15 bucks. Only $5 off, not that great, but during Black Friday, these larger cars do get put on a hefty discount. Sometimes even $10, $5. In 2022, it was the Jumping Ivy. I also have that one. There it is. So 2022, I don't think we had anything for 2023. 24 had the GRC McQueen, and of course now we have Red. Since it is brand new in all the craze, of course people are gonna pick it up, including myself, for the $20 retail price. But again, if you're not looking to spend that much on something like this, but you do want it in your collection, just wait a couple of months. Black Friday is not that far away. I mean, it's already July. It's almost going to be August soon. So you might as well just wait for it to be on clearance. I got Ivy for $1 at one point at Target. Insane. Anywho, looking at the packaging, you have the Race and Rescue flames all over the packaging. Race and Rescue logo, Firefighting Red and Guido. Little picture of what it does, barcode if you'd like to scan that and check out if it's in your local Target. I will also place a link in the description that takes you directly to the page to see if you have it at your nearest Target, if you rather use that. Cars logo on that side, and on the back you have the pretty cool golden sort of like triangles. The triangles that have been present in the die-cast packaging line since way back in 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way up until Cars 3, basically. That's when they disappeared. It's great to see them back. I think it's a core thing about the Cars franchises, those little arrows. It's something very nostalgic and cool. It doesn't tell us anything about what this is about. Just put them in the trunk of Red, or I don't even know if that's a real trunk in real life. And there it just tells you how to shoot it. And here it tells you what to do with Guido. Are they trying to cut back on paper cost, not including instructions anymore? We'll open it right now to see if that's true. But essentially, that's what it's going to do. I don't think any of the ladders or anything do anything. Oh, look at that. The instructions are on the bottom. That looks kind of tacky, man. I mean, yeah, everyone throws the instructions away, but I just never thought I'd see that on a Mattel product. Okay, then. Well, did not expect to see that. Yep, look at that. No instructions. Completely MIA now. Ooh, okay. Did not expect to see that road. That was completely covered up. Okay, so they rather print a piece of road that you can't even see in the packaging in comparison to getting a sheet of paper with the instructions. So what do the instructions say? They don't tell us anything. There's just too many international languages. It just says pull back. You have Guido popping out with the little hose. You click one of the launchers, pull the white lever and it'll shoot out, and then you just pull it back inside. That's pretty much it. That's all there is to it. Those little launcher things, oh boy, they stuck them on with glue. So now the whole box is just destroyed. Ugh. Looks tacky. Looks very tacky. Okay, so looking at Mr. Red here, let's take a look at him real quick. So he's completely made out of plastic. There are some silver parts on him, which is pretty hypocritical because they did not want to do that with the actual die-cast metal one that you'd argue should be more detailed. No, the plastic one now has all of that beautiful detail. But it kind of just ends there because there's no chrome on the bottom or the sides, just like the die-cast one. But for a plastic car, you shouldn't expect that much detail to begin with. There's the front, there's the other side, there's the back, the trunk that pops open. Plenty of trunk space. It's like I'm reviewing a real car now, isn't it? Ladders do not extend or do anything. They're just completely static. There is your look at Guido. Go ahead and zoom in on that guy. I don't have the die-casted Guido yet. I think most people still don't. But yeah, I got a plastic Race and Rescue Guido before the metal one. Crazy. Wheels are a bit stiff, not exactly rolling. I'm gonna be honest, it feels very cheap. I mean, the front is a decent build, but the back part feels very light and kind of flimsy. Same with the wheels. They look like Dollar Tree quality wheels. Sorry for the negativity. It's just I've seen better. I really have. And that's all he does. And then you're supposed to try to hit the fires. But of course that missile's gonna go way higher and over the desk. Oh. Thought it would shoot a lot more than that. Almost got that fire. Come on. It's either me or the toy that's the problem right now. There we go. Okay. Gosh, what else is there to say? There's nothing much to it. I really wish it talked or something. You know what did used to talk, though? This bad boy right here. And I want to give a quick shout out to my boy Mini Racers on Instagram, who was able to hook me up with this brand new and packaged red. But just look at the comparison of what you had before and what you have now. This one, moving eyes, it made sound effects, electrical lights and sound. So it had lights too, the eyes move, working ladder. Look at that. Let me get a bit of a higher angle here. Look, you got the same sort of like water blasters too, the same concept. A hose that goes higher up, detaches and everything. The eyes move. You fire paper cardboard targets. I don't mind that. Yeah, this is better because they're actual physical plastic fires. So I will give the new one that. That's kind of lazy. It's a piece of cardboard. But red is a painfully shy fire truck from the Radiator Springs Fire Department, helping race to an emergency and knock out the blaze. Like, it gives you a description on what it's about and everything, you know? And the new one just doesn't do that. Like, I don't know what this is from. I don't know what to expect, where it appears. This isn't from any movie or anything. So you're kind of just left thinking, well, what does this have to do with the Cars franchise? It's just not from that. And if you look at the reviews on the Target website for this guy, they're not good. But yeah, this thing is definitely, I think, a lot cooler. You know, and it's funny because there was something that came out 2020, what I'm about to show you, that's a lot better and cheaper than the Race and Rescue one. Do you remember this one? And guess what? It's the exact same size as the Race and Rescue one. Nearly. I think this one's just a slight bit bigger. Yeah, slightly more chunkier. You know, you can have your say if you like this one or not, but I like this one because, you know, it had the ladder, it had the dunk bin. You know, you got the little plastic fires, the same ones that are in this newer red. You could do stunts, use the hose to spray water, real water. It came with a Lightning McQueen color changer. This just has plastic darts, won't shoot water. It has a Guido that doesn't detach. It's very poorly detailed. The wheels aren't painted in. His headlights, his cap, you know, the windows on the back, nothing's painted. It's very half cooked and half baked. And to think that 2020 gave us this and 2007 gave us that. Mind you, the same company has made all three of these. Which one do you prefer? I mean, I think it's a no-brainer. Which one's the best one? It's obviously that one. And I haven't opened it yet. I should for a live stream in the future to show the sound effects and everything. But when you compare all three of them, it's hard to defend this one. And I know someone in the comments will somehow find a way to defend this thing and say, oh, they're just children's toys. So are these. They're a lot better than this crap. This just feels lazy. I like the storage idea. I do like that. You can store some cars in there too, even though that never happens in the movie or in real life. I don't think you should really do that, but cool display piece. But other than that, it's pretty cheap feeling. It really is. Like, the wheels feel like a Tonka truck. Oh, I think a Tonka truck has better quality than that. Anywho, Bit of a harsh review, I know, but it had to be put out there. To give you an idea of scaling, there's a diecast of the Lightning McQueen Race and Rescue that just came out. And that should give you everything I have to say. That's pretty much it for me. Piston Cup Productions signing out, and I will see you guys next time. Let me know if you'll be picking this one up.